Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss about the C++ program code that comes to find and write the output in the computer science question paper in class 12th. So this is the first question that I have listed. So here we need to give the output for this program, and the answer that I come over here and get is this: 22 hash, 40 hash, 9 hash and 13 hash. So we have at the start of the program there's a directory diff been defined which finds the difference of two numbers. It returns the diff of two numbers. Now the program execution will start at this point. So A, B are integer variables and there's a num array with its values, that is 10, 23, 14, 54 and 32. So the array starts from 0. So num of 0 will be 10, num of 1 23 and so on. So this is a for loop which starts with cnt equals to 4 and it will get decrement at each thing. And when the count is, at this condition, when the count is greater than 0, till it will keep on going inside the loop. Once it is less than 0, it will come out from the loop. It will not escape. So let's start with cnt equals to 4. So when cnt equals to 4, your num will be, A will be num of 4, which is nothing but, as I said, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer value will be 32. So same will be B equals to num of 4 minus 1, that is cnt is 4, so 4 minus 1, which will be 3. So the value for 3 is 54. So 54 minus 32 will be, so the diff will have 54 minus, 32 and 54. So the value of that will be 22, and since hash also is there, so hash will get printed. Now for the next iteration, cnt will be 3. So here num of 3 will be, so you can count over here 0, 1, 2, 3. So here will be 54. And num of 3 minus 1, that is 2, will be 0, 1, 2, 14. So 15 minus 54, so diff will have 54, 14. So the value of that will be 40. And again a hash. So now cnt will be 2. So first was 4, then 3, then 2. So num of 2 is nothing but 0, 1, 2, 14. And num of 2 minus 1 will be 1, so it will be 23. So the values that will go for diff is 14, 23. So it will be 23 minus 14, which will be 9 hash. So now cnt will be 1. So num of 1 is 0, 1, that is 23. And num of 1 minus 1 will be 0. So the value here is 10. So 23, 10 will be passed to the diff, which will return the sum of the two, that is 23 minus 10 is 13 hash. So this is the final answer. Let's remove this. So the same explanation I have given over here, where I have gone through each of the loop, cnt 4, 3, 2, 1, and how I reached the final output. So the next question here is, so this is what we have right now. This is the code and this is the output that I get for this. That is 12 star, 63 star, 73 star, 15 star, 3 star and 10 star. So how do we get this? So the code execution will start from here. So we have point, which is a pointer to a int, and score is an array with this value. So again it will start from 0. So score of 0 is 100, score of 1 is 95 and so on. The score is assigned to the pointer variable. There's a for loop. Inside this for loop, actually there are two for loops. This is the first one and this is the second one. So first the iteration will finish over here. Once this is done, the iteration of this will start. So now we have, this for loop will get iterated from 0 to 6 and it will increment at each one, at each iteration, the value of L. Now here there are two if loops. This is the first if loop and this is the second if loop, and then the pointer variable is getting incremented. So now when L is equal to 0, so we'll start here, L equals to 0, what happens here is the point which is a pointer modulus of 10 it is checking. So pointer, the value for the pointer at the start is 100. So it is checking 100 modulus of 10 if it is equal to 0. So this condition will satisfy because 100 modulus of 10 is, we'll get the remainder as 0. So it will go over here. So the pointer is 100. So the value it is point which is a pointer variable which is equal to point divided by 2, that is 100 divided by 2. So the value will be 50. Okay, so now we have a point pointing to 50. So here also it will check for the second if 50 modulus of 5 if it is equal to 0. So again it is yes, because we'll get the remainder is 0. So 50 divided by 5 it will check, which is equal to 10. Okay, now the value of the first value pointing for the point will be 10 now. So the array which is here, now the value of array will become 10 comma followed by all this, the first value. From 100 it will change to 10 because after all this calculation. We'll remove this from here. Now the pointer will get incremented. So the next value of the point, this point will get incremented. So next value of point is 95. So here now it will check, so the L will become 1. So it will check 95 modulus of 10. Okay, so here we won't, this condition won't get satisfied and it will come over here. So it will be 95 minus 2, which is equal to 93. Okay, so here it will be 93 modulus of 5, which won't be equal to 0. So this if loop will not get executed and the point will get incremented. So then the next second value will be 93 instead of 95. Okay. Now L is equal to 1, then L will be equal to 2 now. So the the point on the second position, that is 0, 1, 2 will be 150. So here we will be checking 150 modulus of 2, modulus of 10, sorry, and which will be equal to 0. So it will go over here, 150 divided by 2, which will be equal to 75. Now in this if loop it will check 75 modulus of 5. Okay. So here it will satisfy the condition and it will be 75 divided by 5, which will be equal to 1. So the array will change to 15. So let's remove this. Now for L equals to 3, so 0, 1, 2, 3. So the value is for point is 75 modulus of 10, which will be true. No. So this condition won't get satisfied and it will come over here. So which will be 75 minus 2, which is equal to 73. Even this condition won't get satisfied and the array will be replaced from 75 to 73. So for L equals to 4, it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So value is 65. So 65 modulus of 10, it won't be equal to 0. So it will come 65 minus 2, that is equal to 63. And here 63 modulus of 5 won't be equal to 0. So this condition won't go, it won't go in this. So the array from 65 will become 63. And then last L is equal to 5, that is 120. So 120 modulus of 10 will be, this condition will satisfy, 120 divided by 2. So the value will be 60. And here 60 modulus of 5. So it will satisfy this condition. So it will become 60 divided by 5, that is equal to 10. No, sorry, 12. So the value from 120 will change to 12. So that's a new array that will come after this full for loop execution. So this will be the new array. So when you execute here, the final for loop, L will be 5. So it will start from 5 to 0. So the fifth value, L of 5 here, will be printed as 12. So 12 star, next iteration for L equal to 4 will be 63 star, and L equals to 3 will be 73 star, and 15 star, 93 star, and 10 star. So this is how it will get executed. So this is the final answer. I'll leave this array here itself. So this is just an explanation step by step what happens when L equals to 0, L equals to 1, L equals to 2, and the final for loop. So this is the third question. So we have a string pointer which is having this value sargam, and ptr is a pointer int, and there is again an array. 0 will be 1. It will start from 0, so a of 0 will be 1, a of 1 will be 5, and so on. A is assigned to ptr. So here what we'll get is, see how we are doing pointer ptr. So the value will be the first value in the array, that is 1, will get printed 1, and then we are printing the full string variable. So it will be sargam. So 1 sargam is the value. So there is a new line over here, so it will shift it to the new one. So next is the string is getting incremented. So string is getting incremented, so the pointer will point to A, and the ptr is incremented by 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So it will reach over here. So now when ptr is getting incremented, 9 will get printed, 9, and the string it will print from argam. So 9 of them. So the final value is 1 sargam, and since there is a new line, the next argm will print on the new line. That's the third one. This is the fourth. So here we have void mean. Okay, there's a str which is a string, and we are printing, cout will print its original string, and str which is success. There's no new line, so this cout will print in the same line. So before that there is a function being called where str, that is success, being passed to it. So this function is having a for loop. Now let's check what this for loop does. So this for loop will print, iterate from 0 to the end of the string, and will get incremented at each time. So when I equals to 0, so it will check 0 in modulus of 2 is 0. So, and then there is an AND condition, and there is one more condition here. So I'll just remove this. Okay, this is a proper question. Okay, let me start with I equals to 0. So what happens is I modulus of 2 is not equal to 0, but I modulus of 2 will give us 0. So this condition, if loop, it will not enter. Okay, so it will go in the else condition. So here s of I, meaning s of 0, is compared with s of I plus 1, that is 0 plus 1 means 1. But s of 0 is nothing but s, and s of 1 is nothing but u, which are not equal. So it will not get executed in this thing. It will not go in this. So the new value for str will be str equals to, so s will be get remain because I of 0, we are not changing anything in this. Now when I is equal to 1, I modulus of 2 is not equal to 0, and I of, so it will check s of 1 not equal to s of 1 plus I of I plus 1. So I is 1, so 1 plus 1 is 2. So here s of 1 is u and s of 2 is c. So it's not equal. So s of 1 becomes at the rate. So here the next character here will be at the rate. So when I is equal to 2, here 2 modulus of 2 is equal to 0. So this full if condition will not execute. It will come over here. So it is 2 here and 2 plus 1, that is 3. So 0, 1. So 2 is C and 3 is also C, which is equal. So it will come over here. So S of 3 will become exclamation mark. Okay, but S of 2 will remain as it is. So 0, 1, 2, that is C will remain as it is, and S of 3 will become exclamation mark. But here I is getting incremented, so it will from 2 it will become 3, and again for this for loop it will increment 1, so it will become 4. So now 4 modulus of 2 will be 0, so in this condition it will not enter. So it will be S of 4 again here, S of 4, and here S of 5. So if you go here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So E and S are not equal. So nothing will come. So S of 4 it will print E as it is here. Now I will become 5. So for 5 modulus of 2 is not equal to 0. And S of 5 here and S of I plus 1. So 5 plus 1 will be 6. So 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 are equal. And we are checking not equal. So this condition won't satisfy. It will come over here. So now here S of 5 and S of 6 both are equal, S and S. So it will go inside here. So S of 6 now will be an exclamation mark, but S of 5 will remain as it is. So it will be S and the exclamation mark. So this is what we get from this particular function. So I repeat the str, the new str will be this. And when you print this str, it will become S at the rate C exclamation mark ES and again exclamation. So this will get printed in the same way. So let me just remove this. Leaving this as it is here because this is the output of this function. str is changed. So the next, this is the 5th question. So here we have void main. Here we have, there is an h which is an array and there are 2 functions to it. Switch over and display. Switch over, we are passing the array and there are 2 values, integers being passed 6, 3. So switch over, the first one is array, n is 6 and split is 3. So there's a for loop being passed and the counter is from 0 to n. Oh. Okay, so n is nothing but 6. So the for loop will go from 0 to 6 and split here is nothing but the value 3. So for each iteration either it will sum up the value of this array, this 30 with the counter, or it will multiply the counter. So the final array value that we get is this way. So the first from 0 it will go as a of 0 here. A of 0 will be a of 0 plus k, which is equal to a of 0 is nothing but 30 and k here is 0. So the value is 30. So the array H will change to 30. Now when k is equal to 1, k will be less than split because split is 3. Here it will be a of 1 and k will be 1. So 1 value is 40 over here. So 40 and 1, so that will become 41. So the next value of the array is 41. So on as you iterate all this, this is a new array that you get, which is passed to display. A display will iterate over this array. Now display will start from 0 and n is 6 over here, so from 0 to 6. So each count, that k modulus of 2, if it is 0, it will print a of k percent, or it will print a of k on the new line. So when k is equal to 0 over here, k of 0, so 0 modulus of 2 is 0, so it will print a of k, which is 30 and the percent, 30%. And it will iterate again when k is 1, 1 modulus of 2 is not equal to 0. So a of 1, which is 41, it will print in a new line because here there was no new end line mentioned. So it will print 41 here. So same it will go, and here it will print a new line because end line, you go to the next line. So the next value of k when it is 2 will print 52%, and 3 which is not, it will print 16. So it will print in one line at a time. That's it for now. If you all want more such type of question, please subscribe my channel. I'll be uploading some more questions on C++. Thanks for watching and do like my channel.